an international team of researchers are focused on the Gulf of Mexico.
There we go.
These are some of their stories, intimate portraits of research, innovation, discovery. I'm Matt Damon. Please join me on a journey marked by unexpected twists and turns.
My name's Lila Schlenker. I'm a PhD student at the University of Miami. I grew up in a really rural part of New Hampshire, so I grew up playing in the woods, running around. So conservation and the environment were always really important to me. And when I went to college, I did a semester doing a maritime studies program where I did a project working with commercial fishermen out on their boats, collecting samples of fish. And that was my first experience working with fish, and something about it just really captivated me. It was one of those real epiphany moments where I figured if this is a job, I think I want this job.
My name is Ken Heck, and I'm the chairman of university programs here at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, and also professor in the Department of Marine Science at the University of South Alabama. I grew up in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and I lived about a block from the water, Santa Rosa Sound. So I would swim there all the time and snorkel and look around at things. And I think even from those early days when I was 10, 11 years old, I mean, I was always interested in the ocean and the seas, and eventually went to the university not knowing exactly what I was going to do, and I had a couple of great professors that inspired me to sort of go on and think about doing a career in marine biology, and it's worked out for me.
I'm Ramana Sidhaye. I'm a pulmonary critical care physician at Johns Hopkins University. I was interested in science from a young age because my father's a scientist. However, I really became interested in biology in 9th grade when I was playing basketball and I broke my foot, and I started becoming interested in bone fractures and how those occur and mechanics of bone fracture, and that sort of led to my first science fair project, which went on to win national and got really hooked on science.
My name is Ryan Parker, and I'm a master's student here at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab. I watched a lot of Jurassic Park, went to a lot of aquariums, and read a lot of books about animals when I was little. And as I grew up, I went to like summer camps at SeaWorld or other activities that really just got me interested in the sciences, particularly with biology and animals. It's always been a part of my life, and it was no surprise to my family when, after a year of my undergrad, I switched my major to full-on biology and looking at the study of animals.
And then the sixth will go on the bottom. Yep. Whitney Scheffel, and I'm a research technician here at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab. I actually was in the 2nd grade, and I knew that I wanted to do marine biology. I'm actually born and raised in Kentucky, so I was in a landlocked state, and I was lucky enough as a child, I did a lot of traveling to the beach, and I was really, a water baby. So I was always under the water, always interested in what was going on underneath the water surface.
I'm Kirsten Kohler. I'm an assistant professor at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health in the Department of Environmental Health and Engineering. I knew I was good at math from a pretty young age, but I really got interested in science on a trip to Yellowstone, where my family rented a little cottage. We were watching the thunderstorms roll by every single night, and I got really interested in weather and specifically storms, and in high school got really interested in tornadoes and how they develop. I ended up getting all of my degrees in atmospheric science, but quickly realized that I wasn't so interested in the tornadoes after all, but was really more interested in the microphysical and chemical properties of air pollution, and ultimately moved on toward thinking about how those impact human health.
Today, the scientific community is working together to push the boundaries of what they've learned about oil spills and what still needs to be discovered.